Hello everyone, it's Nina and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a what's in my bag video. I've always loved watching these videos, even before I noticed that there has kind of been a resurgence of people doing them lately. I feel like I've seen so many really stylish girls with very cute and also well-maintained bags showing them off in videos lately. And I just kind of wanted to jump on and join that trend and do one of these videos myself. We're going to start off by talking about the two main bags that I go between, and then I'll show you all of the smaller compartments and pouches I carry along in either of these bags. The first bag is the main bag that I use for work, and that is this bag from Longchamp. This is the Longchamp Le Pliage canvas bag in size medium that is in this kind of muted brown color called Fawn. I've had this bag since around October of 2024 when my old work bag kind of completely crapped out and had all the fake pleather on it flaking off. I knew it was time, and because my birthday is in November, I also asked my wife to get me this bag for that. This bag is massive, and it's basically just one giant pocket on the inside, plus two very small pockets, like this one you see stitched on the front, and then a slightly larger pocket stitched on the back. This bag also was one that you can technically collapse down using these snaps, so it can kind of fold up really small for storage or travel. I am really happy I have this bag, and I feel like it's held up pretty well from using it every single day for the last 7 to 8 months. And the other bag I have is one that I primarily use on the weekends, and that is this bag from Swimmer. It has this long adjustable crossbody strap, then one big pocket with a little divider on the inside, as well as this front pocket. I've had this bag for almost 10 years. I got it in 2016 when I was in Japan, and I think it is so cute and obviously so perfect for spring and summer with the design. I love the gingham up here, and then this really adorable print with all these cats wearing dresses and then the little hearts with flowers on it. It has gotten a little bit discolored on the top as well as on the strap. Kind of turns this more yellowy color, which I would assume is from sweat, but then it's also on the area up here, and I'm my body isn't touching the top of this bag, so I don't really know what caused the discoloration. Either way, I still think the bag is very cute, and I get a lot of compliments when I wear it, so I'm probably going to keep on using this until it completely craps out on me. I also think it's just the perfect size. It's not super bulky as a crossbody, but I also can hold all of my essentials in it. But I thought I would go through and first talk about all the stuff that is currently still in my work bag. Starting off with the front here, I have this little card holder that has an extender on it with the reel that I got for the purpose of the thing that's on the other side, which is my SEPTA key, which is basically the Metro card for using any public transportation in Philadelphia. And I really wanted one that had this reel extender so I wouldn't have to shove my bag all the way forward when I'm trying to tap on and off buses. This thing goes with me everywhere, and it's probably going to get transferred on to my other bag if I end up using that more. Next, we can go through the two pockets. In the front, much smaller pocket, I carry my keys. And then for the things in the back pocket, the first thing I have is a pen. This is one of my go-to favorite types of pens, which is a Pilot G2. And then the other thing that I carry in that pocket is a container of hand sanitizer. I have this one that I think I got in my Christmas stocking that I'm just still in the process of using up. The next main essential that I obviously carry with me everywhere is my wallet. This one is very beat up, and I'm pretty sure I originally got it from YesStyle, probably over 10 years ago. I have switched between other wallets in the meantime, some that are a lot larger or some that are much thinner, but I feel this kind of bifold wallet just fits my lifestyle and what I need a wallet to do best of all. I am one of those people that does still carry cash on me, and I also like that it has a separate coin section because I always need quarters when I'm going to Aldi to unlock the carts there. Obviously I carry my cards and IDs in here, but the other fun thing I have in my wallet is this BTS photo that is from You Never Walk Alone. So I will always have this on me, and I'm never walking alone. Two other essentials I always have in my wallet is my library card, as well as this thing, which is called a Wallet Ninja. It basically has a bunch of little tools and stuff you can use when you're out and you just need something. It has a ruler both in inches and centimeters, as well as a bunch of different size screwdrivers, a bottle opener, a letter opener, a can opener, just a lot of small useful things that you obviously wouldn't want to carry the full size version, but having this that kind of is all combined is really nice. I have no idea where this came from. I think I got it from a thrift store. I have had TSA try to take this from me once. I think maybe because of the point from the letter opener, but they did eventually let me keep it. So I'm not really sure what was going on there. Another thing I really try to carry with me as much as possible is a umbrella. I just like really hate the idea and the feeling of getting caught in the rain and getting like completely soaked. So I like to always have an umbrella on me, even if the percent of rain is really low. I pretty much always have this in my work bag because my work bag is so large. And I also really like the bag that I use for the summertime because it can actually fit this umbrella in it as well. And in terms of like needs for my umbrella, I like one that is very small that you can really like compact down so that it is able to fit in some smaller bags. Another somewhat more obvious essential is I always carry my phone. I have a Google Pixel 9 and my case is from Pila. I think it's so cute. My previous phone was also a Google Pixel and I also had a case from Pila on it. Their cases are really nice and I really like the designs that they've come out with in the subsequent releases of the different Google Pixels, because I'm pretty sure initially they only carried like plain colored phone cases, but now their new ones have a lot more customization. And then along with my phone, I always am carrying a set of headphones. As you can see, I have these very tangled, messy, wired headphones. And then I have like a little like adapter dongle to be able to plug it in to my phone. Because annoyingly, the Google Pixel 9 does not have a headphone jack. My previous Google Pixel did have a headphone jack, so I didn't have to use this dongle. But I still had these dongles from the first Google Pixel I had, which didn't have a headphone jack. I don't know why they decided to add a headphone jack and then take it back out in between all the different versions of the Google Pixel that have come out. But for my current phone, I have to use this dongle to be able to use my headphones. I do have this pair of Vivitar kind of like AirPod dupes that are obviously Bluetooth, but I don't really travel with these. I just prefer the reliability of having wired headphones. So this is the one that I usually will like wrap up and carry with me in my bag. And usually these live also in the back pocket with the pen and hand sanitizer, just so they're not like flung and getting all tangled up in the main portion of my bag. The last thing that I always carry with me is a mask. I still wear my mask in like 99% of stores or public transportation that we're going on. And my preferred like style of choice is these like fabric masks that are dual layered, that are kind of more like shaped to your face, with these little like strap adjusters on the back of them. I pretty much always will have at least one of these in my bags. The last thing I carry in my bag has a bunch of smaller things in it. And that is this pouch that is also from Swimmer, the same brand that made this bag. And it's made of a very similar material and honestly has a kind of similar design with these like cute cats in a frame. I used to carry a smaller pouch and then one of the other things that's in this just kind of loose in my bag, but I actually was able to like consolidate them to all live in this one pouch, which I think is a lot better. It's a better use of space and everything is like much more like secure and contained in this one big pouch. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's in here. Again, this pouch is like stuffed to the brim. The first thing, which is also the largest thing in the pouch, is this like condensed foldable tote bag, which I will now undo to show you the design. It's this very cute BT21 Chimmy bag. And then because this bag was pretty small and quite thin, I was able to add my own little like pouch here so that I'm able to like fold it up and condense it. That way I always have a like larger tote bag on me when we're out shopping. Next thing I have in this little pouch is a glasses cleaner. This is like a kind of fancier like microfiber cloth that I think our friend Jordan gave us. I'm trying to get better about actually taking care of my glasses and not just using my t-shirt when I need to clean them. The next thing I have here is this little collapsible brush and mirror, which I primarily use as a way to like fix up my hair if I'm out and it's really windy. And it has this really adorable design that looks like a tiny cake, and it says "Every day is my birthday" on it. Next thing in this pouch is this little mini Summer Fridays lip balm. This is in the vanilla flavor in the completely clear shade. For a very long time, I like never used lip balm, but then I think I got this as like a birthday gift from Sephora, so I decided to go ahead and try it. And I think it's really cute. I like how sleek the packaging is, and it's very small, so it's very easy to carry with me. Next thing I have here is this very small little metal tin that is a like pill holder. Inside I have some like Dramamine and then some ibuprofen. Pretty much the essentials because I often get headaches, and I also, if I'm in a car for long periods of time, will also get car sick. So I need both those things on me at all times. Next up, in terms of medicine in this pouch, I have this like ripped open package of Refresh Relieva eye drops. I don't use these as much as I previously did. In like 2023 to 2024, I got really bad dry eye, and I'm actually like on a prescription eye drop now. But in the wintertime, I still do get a kind of like itchy dry eye. and my eye doctor had recommended I use these. So I still have a packet of them in my bag just for emergencies. The last like medicine thing I have in my bag is this like one singular antacid from Wonderbelly. I did rip open this package and I guess use the other ones, but I still have like one more hanging out here in times of great need. Next thing I have in here is a Tide to Go stick. This one is like had the crap beat out of it and it's like super like faded. Don't know how that happened, but it's always really good to have one of these on me. Honestly, probably this one could need to be replaced soon. It doesn't sound like there's much left in it. And then the last thing, like the main portion of this little pouch, is something I've only recently been carrying, but I find it very, very helpful. And that is this like tiny, tiny container of floss. I found that I often would want to have floss when I'm out, not because I floss like after every single meal, but specifically if I'm ever eating popcorn, either like at the movie theater or just like have it as a snack. I absolutely hate the feeling of having a kernel stuck in your teeth. It's like a huge sensory trigger for me. So I wanted to have an option of having floss on me as a way to like clear that out and allow me to like go about my day without focusing on it. So I got like a big multi-pack of like mini flosses like this from Amazon, and it's been really, really helpful to have them in my purse. The main body of this pouch is empty, but there's also a little like side pocket here. And in here is just a bunch of period stuff. It doesn't matter how well I try to track my period, I will always forget at least a little bit and then like be scrambling to have something when I'm out. So I just like to have like that peace of mind and always carry an option for something with me. And even if I don't need it, I feel like one of my friends will often need it. So I just like being the person that has that as an option for people to be able to go to if they need something. So those are all the things I carry in this little pouch. Yeah, and with that, that's a full look at all of the things that I carry in my bag. Some notable things that you might think are missing. One, why don't you carry your Kobo around with you? I honestly think I should do that more. And I do want to get to a better habit of not like immediately scrolling on my phone if I'm bored and turn to reading instead. However, if I'm going to be doing that when I'm out, I usually will just switch to listening to an audiobook, since I feel like that has been easier for me to like just turn on over reading like an ebook, and I can just listen to Libby and Hoopla from my phone. Another thing I don't carry with me that I think I want to in the future is more of my makeup. Sometimes if I know that I don't have enough time in the morning, but I think I will have a little bit more time at work, I'll pack like some concealer, eyeliner, mascara, and like a powder and just like do it in the bathroom at work. But I do want to eventually get a couple like travel size versions of my like favorite makeup products so that I do have the option to do them while I'm traveling or out and about and not have to rely on like remembering to bring my like main version of them. Definitely something that's going to warrant a separate little pouch to hold all my makeup items and something to improve on in the future. But with that all said and done, we are now at the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this kind of like different format of video, please let me know in the comments down below. Consider following me on my Instagram and my Storygraph, which are both linked in the description. And that is going to be it for me today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!